Hello Year 11. There have been many changes to this year so far, and we are so proud of the resilience that you have shown throughout all of those changes. Today I need to talk to you about some changes to English exams, in particular English literature. In August, the government body who regulate all exams are called Ofqual, and they said that there will be some changes to both the English literature exam and the English language exam. For English literature, Ofqual stated that Shakespeare would be a compulsory part of the exam that all students will be assessed on, but that schools would be able to choose the other three components that we could assess you on. So we could choose between a 19th century novel, which is Great Expectations, a modern text, which is Lord of the Flies, or the Power and Conflict poetry anthology. So we could choose two, along with Shakespeare, for you to be assessed on, and we would not assess you on the third option. For English language, we no longer have to film you for the spoken language assessment. I'll talk about English language first, and then I'll come back to English literature. So for English language, there is no longer a requirement to record the spoken language assessment. You might have heard this referred to in the past as speaking and listening. You'll still be assessed on this in class as part of your normal English lessons and be awarded a grade of either pass, merit or distinction, but this has 0% weighting for the English language GCSE, and it's not something that we need you to be worried or stressed about. For English literature, published by AQA this Thursday the 10th of September, there was further guidance about how you would be assessed. So whereas Ofqual told us that Shakespeare would be compulsory and we could choose two of the three remaining components, AQA released guidance that said that both Shakespeare and poetry from the Power and Conflict anthology would be compulsory. This meant that we have a choice as a school and as an English department on whether to assess you on option A, which is 19th century novel, Great Expectations, or option B, the modern text, Lord of the Flies. Now, as an English department, we know and we feel comfortable that you are confident with Lord of the Flies. You've studied it and you've revised it during the school closure period. So we feel fairly confident that you know this text. Therefore, it makes sense to us as a department that moving forward, we will choose option B. This is what it looks like in the exam as published by AQA. Option B means that paper 1 for literature will be section A, Shakespeare, and section B, Lord of the Flies. And that for paper 2 of your English literature exam, you will have the compulsory poetry anthology, Power and Conflict, as well as the unseen poetry questions to answer as well. Our next steps. This obviously means there's going to be some changes to our English literature curriculum. To confirm, the texts that Newfield students will be assessed on are Macbeth, Lord of the Flies, Power and Conflict poetry and unseen poetry. And this means that we will no longer study Great Expectations this school year. We know that we started this with you last week and made a really good start on that text, but from Wednesday we now need to move on to Shakespeare and teaching you Macbeth so that we're in line with the guidance from Ofqual and AQA. So from this Wednesday, your English literature lessons will be focused on Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Just to remind you of our approach to English moving forward. We have 5 hours of English lessons a week. On a Wednesday, that means English literature has a double period, and that's when we will start the study of Macbeth. On a Thursday and Friday period 1, we'll continue English language with a focus this term on paper 1. On Friday period 4 is your English revision lesson, and each year I want to just reassure you that we take our revision schedule really seriously and make sure that we meet the needs of our students. And this bespoke, tailored approach means that you will be prepared for the exams in summer 2021. Should there be any further changes to exams that you need to be aware of, we will make sure that we communicate this to you in the first instance. If you have any questions about the exams, anything from this assembly or our curriculum moving forward, you need to come and speak to myself as Head of English or your English teacher. Okay, Year 11, take care, have a good day.